Many are talking about the movie 20th Century Girl, and it is a very beautiful and romantic drama, but be warned that it will make you cry. This movie has been liked by most drama fans as it holds a unique and very beautiful love story. But a lot of things were presented that were not understood. And I think the question everyone is asking is, what happened to Pun Gu-ho? That's why today I'm going to talk about the ending explained of 20th Century Girl. But first, remember to subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell to be among the first to see our content. First of all, the drama started with an ending scene and then the story began. The drama started in 1999, introducing Bo-ra and Yeon-du as best friends. We know that Yeon-du suffered from a heart condition, and that's why she had to go to New York for surgery. But Yeon-du didn't want to go because she wanted to meet a boy from school. Bo-ra came up with the idea to investigate the boy her friend liked so that she could leave peacefully. Bo-ra creates a plan and thinks that the best way to get to know the boy well is through his friend, so she tries her best to spend time with him. At first, Pun Gu-ho realizes what she is doing and gets angry, but then he starts to see her differently. Likewise, Bo-ra starts to see him differently too, and time passes and the two fall in love. As Bo-ra wanted to know Hyun-jin's number, Pun Gu-ho told her that he will give her his number if she brings him a movie. The next day she brings it, and the director notices and punishes her. However, he takes the movie. Some bad guys wanted to hit Hyun-jin, and Bo-ra quickly defended him. At that time, he thought Bo-ra was in love with him. So he tried to win her over and told her that he liked her, but she quickly told him all the flaws she had so that he would forget about her. Of course, she felt very bad because he was supposedly the guy her friend liked. One day, Bo-ra got drunk and met Pun Gu-ho and confessed that she liked him. From then on, he had every intention of making her fall in love with her because he knew that she had fallen in love with him, and not his friend. Then they started to spend time, and the two were starting a nice relationship. Bo-ra agreed to go with Hyun-jin to eat ice cream at Pun Gu-ho's place. At that moment, we realize that they are both in love with her. Suddenly, her friend appears, and they start crying from excitement. Then Yeon-du told her that she came out well from her surgery and comments that she doesn't know how an ice cream shop uniform can look so good, and Bo-ra is surprised and tells her that Pun Gu-ho is the one dressed in gray, and her friend tells her that it's not. Then she shows her a picture where you can see that Yeon-du was always talking about the boy that Bo-ra really fell in love with. Bo-ra starts to think that she should tell her friend what happened, but then she regrets because she thinks that news might hurt her. So she talked to Pun Gu-ho and she told him that they can't go out anymore and apologized to him for everything. Pun Gu-ho, with a broken heart, can't believe it, and at that time he had a letter indicating his feelings and letting her know that she had caught his attention since he saw her. But the most important information was that he was leaving for New Zealand, but promised to return. Then they all go to a fair, and Bo-ra and Pun Gu-ho ride a roller coaster together, and he tells her that he likes her, while Hyun-jin tells Yeon-du that they like each other. Then Pun Gu-ho tells her that she has to go to New Zealand, and she gets a little sad but tries to disguise it. Yeon-du confronts her friend and asks her why she didn't tell her the truth and why she didn't tell her that she was in love with Pun Gu-ho. Then Yeon-du realizes that her friend didn't do anything maliciously and just wanted to protect her. So she talks to Pun Gu-ho and tells him that Bo-ra walked away from him because of her. She then tells Bo-ra to look for Pun Gu-ho because he is about to leave and not to worry about her. Then they manage to say goodbye, but he promises her that he will come back. Then they communicate by phone and continue with their lives, and Bo-ra enters the university. However, one day he did not answer, and the following days she left messages, and he did not answer either. Several years passed and she tried to move on with her life and tried to forget about him, but she was very angry because he never answered. Then one day her father called her and told her that a foreigner had sent her something by mail. She checks and oddly enough they sent her the movie he had said he wanted to see and an invitation to some kind of exhibition. When Bo-ra enters the place she notices that the screen says Eternal Spring, Remembering Punguho, 1983 to 2001. Then approached by a young man, who is Punguho's brother. He told her that the package was hidden by Punguho and he found it more than 15 years ago after his death. He said he was surprised that he hid that video and then realized that it was not a normal video. He felt he had to send it, so he contacted her. Bo-ra said that thanks to him, she was able to really know what happened because otherwise she would be angry all her life. He confessed to her that he hated her before because he knew Punguho was going back to Korea for her. He told her that he realized how in love her brother was with her and that her brother's happiest moments were with her. When Bo-ra is at her parents' house she watches the video. At the end you can see how the brother is sad because Punguho is leaving for Korea to see Bo-ra. Then Punguho tells her brother to say Happy New Year and then he tells her that he will see her soon, and that he wants to see 21st century Bo-ra. After watching the ending of this movie the first thing you wonder is, what did Punguho pass away from? Why didn't they explain that? But also another serious question, why Bo-ra didn't ask that question, it was what we were all waiting for him to ask. What we do know is that when the new year started he wanted to go to Korea and maybe in 2001 he had the opportunity to leave and on the way he had an accident. That is what we can assume because it was not proven that he had any illness. This is also related to what Punguho's brother said, that for a while he hated Bo-ra because he knew he was going to Korea for her. Maybe he also hated her because going to Korea caused him to have an accident and that's why his life was so short. That would explain why it took him so long to send the video. One of the messages this drama has is that Punguho would have liked to see the 21st century Bo-ra, saying that he would have loved to see the woman she became. We can see that in the video he is in New Zealand and it is a place that looks so beautiful, that it can be interpreted as if he is in heaven and he lets her know that he will see her soon. In conclusion, this movie teaches us how beautiful and pure first love is and that despite time that love is never forgotten. It also teaches us what true friendship is. Although many people liked this movie, others are disappointed because they think it is unfair that they did not explain what happened to Punguho. Many fans have compared this movie to the series 2521, which is made in a similar era where young people fall in love, and the ending is not happy. Tell me what you think about this movie. Leave your comment here. If you liked this video, like and share it with your friends.